What's up, YouTubers? This is a short video on why gold keeps going down. Now today gold was up 25 or 30 bucks per ounce USD. But in general, in 2020, the price of gold topped out at $2,075. I'm not sure it closed at that. I think it just trended up there. It's an intraday high. And now we're down, we dipped below 1,800 last week, and now today we're above 1,800. So I keep getting questions, why is gold in a bear market? Why is gold down? Well, one of the biggest reasons is 10-year interest rates in the United States right now are approximately 1.3%. During the height of the crisis during coronavirus, it got down to like 0.4, 0.5% on the 10-year. Some interest rates were actually quite a bit lower than that. If I remember right, I think the 10-year went down to 0.3, but I can't recall 100%. But I looked at a chart recently and I saw there was an intraday low of 0.4%. I had thought it went down to 0.3, but I could be wrong. Anyways, gold and the US dollar are a safe haven in a crisis, so gold in 2020 and the dollar were in quite the bull market at that time. So they were both rising together. Now they're both falling together. So like I said, gold's at like a little over 1,800 bucks an ounce USD, and then the dollar has been trending down too. So gold and the dollar, US dollar, have been trending down. What I think is going to happen is by fall, all this could reverse, and the price of gold could start going up to like 2,500, 35 bucks, $3,500 an ounce. But here I want to show real quick here another reason gold is going down. India, the demand for gold in India has been dropping this year. We're seeing India's gold demand drops from this headline of 35% in 2020. So total gold jewelry demand in India for 2020 was down 42%, and it was down to 315 tons. That's compared to 544 tons in 2019. Jewelry demand was 33,260 rupee crores, which I don't know what that is, down 22% from 790,000 in 2019. If we scroll down here, we can see partly why that would be. The coronavirus pandemic and high prices caused gold demand to fall by 35% to 446 tons in 2020 compared to 690 tons in 2019. In value terms, the demand fell by 14%, so 280,000 rupees. Again, it's down from a year ago, it was almost double. Well, not quite double. Anyways, total gold jewelry demand, I just stated, was down 42% to 315 tons compared to 544 tons in 2019. But here we go. Here's total investment demand for 2020 was down 11% at 130.4 tons in comparison to 145.8 tons in 2019. In value terms, gold investment demand was 55,000 crores, up 20% from 2019, the data said. So basically the rupee is devaluing against gold. Basically, that's been true for a long time. Anyways, the gold demand drop was only 14% when viewed in value terms, as prices were up 34%, hovering around 50,000 rupees per 10 grams. They must have a bar there that's a 10-gram bar. Anyways, basically what we can see is because of coronavirus, there's a lot less weddings because the country's locked down. So one of the biggest drivers for gold in India is weddings. There's also investment demand, but generally speaking, more and more Indians buy the dollar if they're worried about currency depreciation. But still, it's gold. The demand for gold is down, mainly I think because of higher interest rates in the U.S. And then India is one of the biggest buyers of physical gold. And anyways, we can see at the bottom, here's something that might interest people. This has been true since I was a kid. There's a high tax on gold, so there's a lot of smuggling. That's been true since I was a kid. Since I was a kid, you could go to Dubai and buy gold, and then fly in with your gold, or you could fly in from the UK with your British sovereigns and then trade them for whatever you'd want in India, which I've never done. That's illegal. I don't tell people do things that are illegal, but just pointing out how still to this day Indians tax the heck out of gold. So people go to Dubai and smuggle it in. Anyways, this is just my opinion on why gold is down. It's mainly because demand for gold as a safe haven is down. The demand for dollars is down as a safe haven because now everything's reflating in the US and in the world. Commodities are reflating up except gold. Silver, copper, natural gas is trending up. Share prices around the world are trending up. Share prices in Germany, in the UK, the United States, tech shares, industrial shares, almost everything's going up. The demand for Bitcoin is still pretty high. It's down today, but still the price of Bitcoin is at 55,000. So these are all signs and clues that the world economy is reflating off the lows, and I think that will continue until like this fall, and then we could get another scare where the dollar and gold rise together. And then if that actually happens, I would expect the Fed and the EU and Japan and China to announce big stimulus programs, and I would expect those countries' governments, not just their Federal Reserve banks or the reserve banks, to stimulate by printing money. I'd also expect those countries to have stimulus programs just to inflate the local economies to get things going again. Then we'll probably see the price of gold continue to go back up. I would guess to 2,500, 3,500, possibly 5,000 or 10,000. But until I see gold go up, I'm just guessing $2,500, $3,500 an ounce. Anyways, that's my opinion on why gold is down, why we're in a bear market for gold. From top to bottom, gold's down about 14-15%. Like I said today, there was an update of $25, so we'll see if there's any carry through with that. I don't think so. I just think this is a bear market rally. Gold will continue to go down. The world economy will continue to reflate, or at least most of the world. And if it doesn't, and if there's another panic, which I think we may see by the fall of this year, then we'll see more and more stimulus announced in the United States and the EU, and more money printing from reserve banks around the world. Anyways, that's my opinion. Like, share, leave a comment, and I'll leave a link to this article in case you want to check it out yourself. See ya.